Hello YouTube people of YouTube land, I am ZimMan2 here, back for another Transformers review. Today we'll be looking at Premium Deluxe Movie Barricade. And I know that it's a premium because in the card it had this little thing, it says Premium Series. Also, it had this little thing which has his name in all shininess, which is really just the icing. It's really how you know that it's the premium version. Actually, this is the car mode, and I must say, is the better of its two mode. It's the more, I don't know. They would be equally split if it were not for one flaw, and we'll get to that when we transform them. The car mode is very well detailed. Has the inscription to punish and enslave, just like the movie. Come on, camera, focus, focus, focus. Not focusing. It says to punish and enslave, take my word for it. Patrol car, it is Patrol Car 643, so if you ever see a black Celine Mustang police car, so if you ever see a black Celine Mustang police car heading towards you at high velocity, the perfect thing, two things to check for would be the number. It is 643. Yeah. Unless you're going upside down, then it's kind of E weird symbol 9. It's 643. It also says it right down here and back here, and on the same side over there. Also, check the inscription and the shield, because it has the Decepticon logo instead of whatever it is in real police car shields. I'm not exactly sure what paint apps are different, except for the frosted windshield, which actually does help, because it hides the robot kibble. I said the K word. Biker Trash is displeased. You know, when I got this guy alongside Hulk, which you'll be seeing in a minute, I'll actually be uploading. I filmed before this guy, but I'll be uploading after this guy. And I opened him first because maybe subconsciously I was thinking of Biker Trash's rule of open the one you think you'll like the least first. And I do like him less than the Hulk, but he is a solid figure, and we'll go over that in a minute. And onto the transformation. We're just going to transform him quickly, as per usual. I don't want to go into the steps. You can watch Biker Trash's video if you want to know how to transform this guy. Just raise the camera now. Good point to do that at. Good point at which to do that. One quick thing, I like to have his wheels turn outward, just to kind of make it a little more robot-y, a little less car, just to make his arms more robotic, more like a robot arm. It helps. Not saying you have to do it, but it helps. And let's get his head out like that, and pop out his fingers. There is a way you can have his fingers and his thumb raised if you fiddle with it long enough. This arm is easier than this one. Don't know why. I would say it's because of the action feature, but that really doesn't make sense. And you'll see why when I do the action feature. When I demonstrate the action figure. Now, his one fatal flaw that I was talking about is his feet. The ball joints are extremely loose, which makes it difficult to stand him up at times. Also, one step that no one really knows about is that you are supposed to flip these things up. If you look carefully at his movie model, you notice he has these spikes on his feet. That's what those are. But I think it looks better down. And, I bet you were thinking that Fatal Flaw it was gonna be Frenzy, right? That stupid little thing. No, I actually think Frenzy is, he's alright. I mean, it's kinda weird he transforms into an engine block, but whatever. I also you'll say he transformed into a grill, but really when you think about it, it's his engine, which kind of makes Barricade seem weak, because then he couldn't survive without Frenzy in vehicle mode. He can't transform or move or whatever. Frenzy is his engine, he needs him in vehicle mode. I assume that, you know, right behind Frenzy where Frenzy would be is his spark chamber. I'm getting into too much detail here. Yeah, Frenzy's alright. I mean, he doesn't have virtually no articulation. I mean, his head can, like, bob, and his arms can have a cut joint here. And his legs can, like, do this weird thing. It's like hopping like a grasshopper or something. Whatever. I agree with Biker Trash. It's better to just kind of leave him in Barricade, so Barricade has a full grill, and also that he can survive in vehicle mode. Because if Frenzy definitely is his engine, then you don't want to leave him out too long. Also his action feature. Right, so there's this little tab here, and if you pull it, his arm does this weird thing, spring-loaded thingy. Also, you can really spread out his hand then, and it kind of resembles his weird chain spike weapon thingy that he had in the movie. Ah. He doesn't have a gun in the movie, so it makes sense that he doesn't have a gun in the figure. At least to me it does. I mean, I understand Biker Trash's frustration, because it was before the movie came out. We didn't know if he was going to have a gun or what. Turns out that, really, this that was his weapon. He had a melee weapon, not a firearm. Which is weird for a Decepticon, because Decepticons usually have firearms, like a prerequisite. Also, this joint actually moves smoothly. This one has a ratchet in the elbow. It's kind of weird. Again, it's a pretty neat figure. If it didn't have the weird, loose, floppy feet, then it would be a great figure. But it has floppy feet, so it's not a great figure. Overall, I'd give him 3 Godzillas. Pick him up if you really want him. If you don't really want him, then I'd say pass. Especially since we really want the movie line to be over so animated so we can, as Face says, bring on animated. And yeah, catch you guys later.